started again. Ass hurts, knees hurts.
The night I spent here was one of the weirdest nights of my life.
Hello, Mont Saint-Michel.
Some trains pass through this station.
Summer is finally here in France, and after many weeks of rain, I'm looking forward for a window to hit the road and accomplish my long-time objective of traveling from Paris to Mont Saint-Michel using my bicycle. This route is formally known as the Véloscénie. The Véloscénie is a popular long-distance cycling route in France that connects Paris to Mont Saint-Michel, spanning approximately 450 kilometers. It offers an incredible cycling adventure, beauty of French landscape, and richness of its cultural heritage. This route starts from the heart of Paris, however, I have modified this path a little bit to match my needs. I only have a weekend to do the ride, and the part from Paris to Versailles is my normal biking path, so I decided to skip it for today. I started my trip from Chatea de Versailles, home to the court of Louis XIV, symbol of French art and culture, and now a sport arena for the Olympic Games of Paris 2024. Yes, you heard it right, this place will be hosting jumping and dressage competition during the Olympic Games of 2024.
It's 8:30 a.m. I just took off from Chatea de Versailles. Today is gonna be the longest day ever in my cycling life. I wanna do 200 kilometers starting from Chatea de Versailles up until a town called Alençon. Spend the night, a mountain to be climbed, about 1,400 meter uphill.
Nonancourt. The town was historically significant for its role in the Hundred Years' War and has remains of fortification from that period. The Church of Saint-Martin is a notable landmark in this medieval town, with its origin in the 12th century and Gothic architecture.
Into the last 80 kilometers. Gladly the rain stopped. I had to stop because of the rain. I didn't have my rain gear, but the views are amazing. Now it's about 5 o'clock. I'm hoping to reach to Alençon in 3 hours, 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours. Woo! Wish me luck. Thank you, Strava. And how long does this go? It was just a little bit. Again! "55 kilometers left. Oh, I'm feeling tired. Everywhere hurts. You know, that moment that you wash dishes, when you finish washing the dishes at home, and finally you realize there is one pot, big one, left on the stove and you have to clean it. I have exact the same feeling. I had my GPS set for the city I'm going to, and it is telling me only 30 kilometers left. And then I checked the place I'm going to stay is 10 kilometers out of the city. So it means I have another 10 to do. This 10 reminded me of that pot that I haven't washed. Horrible feeling. I'm quite exhausted. It's 7:30. And do you think I can do the remaining 40 kilometers in 1 hour? I'm gonna... Why? Why do I do this? It's 8:38. I have reached that moment. That time passes, but the kilometer doesn't. And that's a lady from the hostel. She's calling me. I'm gonna be late. Don't know what to tell her. Allô? En fait, je suis un peu en retard. J'arriverai vers 21h15, quelque chose comme ça. Merci beaucoup, madame. À toutes. She's super nice. She said no problem, and if there is any issue, tell me. The thing is, I haven't seen anybody. It feels like I'm abandoned in this world. Anybody out there? No? I'm hopeful there hasn't been a zombie attack. If you hear me, this is Masoud, and this is my last words. I haven't seen a human in the past 2-3 hours.
It turns out I'm not the only one feeling something weird in these woods. There is a known myth in this area known as the legend of Alençon or La Dame Blanche. The myth of the White Lady is attributed to a lady named Marie. Marie was married to a knight named Renaud. When Renaud returned from a war, he found his wife with a son and accuses her of infidelity. The argument turns to a brutal murder of Marie, and the knight hangs himself soon after realizing his mistake.
Ass hurts, knees hurts, shoulders hurts, and the sunset. I'm into the pot. 5, only 5 more. Come on. Shit, she called me again. She said if you come 15, you got the dinner. I'm pushing all my power. Actually, I'm not hungry. Almost there. Doing 27 kilometers per hour. It's uphill the last bit. Horrible.
It's 11, finally 11 p.m. I had my dinner and I took my shower. I'm finally ready to go to bed. I'm exhausted. Oh my god, it's unbelievable how tired I am. I can barely stand. I think I'm gonna go. Hopefully tomorrow I'm okay to go, but good news is tomorrow is sunny. Let's go. I'm not a spiritual person, but honestly the night I spent here was one of the weirdest nights of my life. I had the most weird dreams. A kid was asking me to wake up and drink water, and I did as she told me. This repeated for 3 times until I told her to stop and I want to sleep. Weird, no? Beside that, this family-owned Chambre d'Hôte was one of the beautiful places I have ever stayed in. Beautiful garden, great food, and a welcoming host.
Bonjour. Merci. Today is election day in France. Strange, there's no one. It's an important day for France. The extreme right is taking over. Hope that doesn't happen. That's disappointing for the foreigners in France, even for the locals, for the people of color. That is horrible. We have seen it in other countries. Hope not here.
Bagnoles de l'Orne is known for its thermal springs, which are believed to have therapeutical properties. The waters have been used for their healing benefits since the Roman times. According to the local legend, the healing properties of the springs were discovered when a medieval knight named Hugo de Tesse noticed his aging horse becoming younger after drinking from the waters. This led to the establishment of Bagnoles as a spa town. But make sure you don't drink the water when you are there. This town is also known for its beautiful Belle Epoque architecture, with many buildings dating back to the 19th and early 20th century.
That looks like a nice spot. I was hoping this is a bathroom, but it seems like a voting center. Do you think I can pee there?
You know you are in Normandy when you start to see more American flags. These flags mark American soldiers' cemetery who lost their life during the Second World War.
I have 2 hours to go. Now it's 3 p.m. I should be there by 5, latest 5:30. And I have 55 kilometers left. Not very sure. I can't take any pause. This is supposed to be a lot of downhill, but the uphills are really steep. My God, this one is horrible. It's very steep. For 2 hours it's been like this. It's 3:35. 1.5 hours. How much more left? 44 kilometers left. 44 in 1.5 hours. I hope I don't miss my train. Keeping my last gel for the last 20 kilometers. Hopefully give me a boost to finish it. Yes, that's it. Woo! Hello, Mont Saint-Michel.
Church and state, soul and body, God and man are all one at Mont Saint-Michel, and the business of all is to fight, each in his own way, or to stand guard for each other.
My God, look at that beauty. I give you my highest respect. I couldn't come exactly there, but I have to make my way to the train. A lot of respect. See you next time. 10 minutes more. I think I'm just gonna be right on time.
I finally made it, right on time for my train back to Paris. This marked my longest bike ride in 2 days, a total of about 340 kilometer distance and 2,500 meters of uphill. I'm very pleased with what I have achieved, and seeing Mont Saint-Michel at the end with its majestic beauty made my trip very memorable. Hope you too could make it here one day and share the story with me. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.